Thank you again for being here. The prior speaker, the minister from Poland.
Oh, Radek. Ah. Okay, what did he say?
Well, so the foreign minister spoke about the recognition of the Polish military that they could not do everything, and that they were going to focus on air and ground, and they were not going to focus on the sea, and they'd leave that to others, such as Great Britain. With redundancies that are occurring all throughout the European Union and resources that are quite limited now, how do you see the European Union working more closely together and countries separating themselves from their nationalistic instincts and recognizing that they have a shared value system and they could sacrifice some of the things that they valued so much?
I think you have to distinguish on defence issues between the responsibility of a government to make a decision to send often young people into harm's way, and the need for that responsibility to rest firmly and clearly on them. It's a heavy responsibility. As a government minister myself, I remember the sense of that, but it is that responsibility. And the ability to, within the resources that you have, work collaboratively with your allies, in which case the European Union is an obvious grouping of allies who have common views, common values, and will be engaged very often in a common way. And one of the things that's just beginning, because we're at the very beginning of the post-Lisbon world, and although people have high expectations, sometimes I think too high for the beginning, we're trying to work through what does this mean? How do we translate this into a way that enables the expertise that may exist in a country like Poland to be balanced with expertise that may exist elsewhere? And whether that is groupings of countries coming together. The French with the British have had very successful collaboration in the most recent times. Whether it's countries in Central Europe working closer together, and how you put that into the framework of the 27. And what I'm trying to do is give the space, the political space, to have that discussion between the 27 defence ministers, because I chair the meetings that they hold together with the foreign ministers, in order that you have a sense of what is the political dimension? How do we make this collaboration be effective? The obvious things are the things we have to do first. Research and development, because everybody needs that. But if you do it together, you can have great synergies and you can have great economies of scale. Working out on training, helicopters we've worked together on as well. I mentioned improvised explosive devices. I've mentioned refueling. All of those things, which are good and essential aspects of what any country might need, but actually we can do the work on together. And then to build from that, to see where this takes us. Always thinking about our collaboration with NATO too. So that's what I want to try and do, is provide the framework and the space that we can develop that effectively.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry, but this is all that we have time for today, because Baroness Ashton has another meeting. But please join me in thanking her for taking the time to talk to the Council.